Does a relaxing, cozy game set in a breathtaking new world that you can enjoy on your own or with your friends sound right up your alley? Then please allow me to introduce you to Palia, an upcoming game that I think many of you are going to love. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about Palia, including how and when you can actually play it. So, without any further ado, let's get right into it. So first of all, what kind of game is Palia? Palia is a massively multiplayer community simulation game developed by Singularity 6, set in a brand new high fantasy world with open world adventure game elements. The core gameplay loop focuses on developing a variety of skills, including foraging, gardening, mining, bug catching, fishing, hunting, cooking, and even crafting furniture. And while it is a massively multiplayer game that you can play with your friends or the wider community, you can also enjoy Palia on your own if that is more to your preference. Palia also shares a compelling story. In Palia, humans are a legendary race, having disappeared thousands of years ago, but nobody in the modern day knows exactly why. One day, humans begin to appear all over the world, and that includes you. Customize your character before settling into this new world. Explore stunning landscapes and diverse biomes, and forge a future for yourself and humanity. The story will unfold as you develop friendships with the people of Palia, and the developers plan to continue telling a deep and evolving story for years to come. Now let's go over many of the different activities that you can partake in as you discover and explore your new home. First up is foraging, one of my personal favorite activities within games. This will be one of the first skills that you can learn in Palia, and will be very valuable for gathering wood and other useful crafting materials, along with ingredients that grow in the world, like flowers, mushrooms, and more. Lovers of farm sims can also rejoice, as there will be a gardening system included in Palia. Tend to your very own garden to grow tomatoes, carrots, blueberries, apples, wheat, and so much more. Of course, there will also be mining. You can break down rocks and nodes with your pickaxe to collect precious ore, and other materials like clay and stone, all of which can be used for crafting. Palia is also a fisher's paradise. Feel free to cast a line in rivers, lakes, and beaches to catch different kinds of fish. Test different kinds of equipment and bait, fish at different times of the day, or visit different areas to try and catch them all. And if you find one that is especially pretty, you might like to display it in an aquarium back at home. Or perhaps insect catching is more to your taste. In Palia, you can sneak up on and catch a wide variety of bugs with traps as they flutter and scurry across the lands. Same deal here. If you find one that you think is cute enough, you might consider keeping it as a buddy in a terrarium. Hunting will also be an aspect of this game, so you can chase down wild choppas and surnuks across fields, forests, and mountains with your bow and arrow. It will, however, be important to lean in on a zero-waste lifestyle and find ways to use all parts of what you hunt, so for example, leather in your crafting, antlers in your decorating, and so on. However, the developers ask us to keep in mind that we are all part of this big, beautiful world, so take only exactly what you need. Personally, I'm always mixed on hunting mechanics included in games, especially when it comes to cute animals, so I will have to make up my mind on this mechanic specifically once I get a chance to try it out for myself. Now, on the other hand, I actually really enjoy combat. I just personally prefer to go up against critters and creatures that aren't too cute or animal-like. But I also know many of you prefer no combat in cozy games. In terms of Palia and combat specifically, the developers want to emphasize that combat is not a core game focus. However, Palia won't be entirely free of conflict. There will be combat-like adventures, but players will be able to opt out of those experiences, and combat will not involve players fighting other players. So no PvP elements, optional combat only, no need to stress, no need to worry. If just in general you'd prefer to opt for a more relaxing activity, perhaps you might enjoy cooking. Slice, dice, mix, and bake your way through a wide array of recipes, which will impact the way you play your game in many fun ways. And apparently you can even host a potluck with friends, which just sounds so incredibly wholesome to me. And if you're a fan of customization and decoration, you will actually be able to make your very own furniture and decorate your home inside and out, from hallways to spacious workshops shops, kitchens, libraries, and aquariums. Let your imagination run wild and build your dream home. It appears that there is a very wide variety of customization options for many different aesthetics, so I cannot wait to create my own cozy space. Now, the more you use each of the previously mentioned skills, the more you will level up, and as you level up, you will not only improve the skill itself, but more ideas, items, recipes, and tools will also become available to you. So there is a skill system, which I personally love. Aside from yourself, your friends, and the rest of the community that you're playing with, there will also be a variety of villagers to meet and interact with. So far, there are about 23 confirmed characters in Palia, all with deep backstories and connections with other characters. And yes, there will be both friendship and romance options, so you just might find someone you'd like to settle down with. The team hasn't released an official list of confirmed romanceable characters, so it seems like this may be something that we actually discover as we get to know them in the game. It has also been confirmed by the team that although romance storylines will be very meaningful and satisfying, they will not be necessary by any means to unlock gameplay or progress any main storylines. The developers and the citizens of Palia don't believe that close relationships need to be romantic in order to be meaningful, so I really love this take, and I'm sure many of you will appreciate the romance mechanics being optional. So that briefly covers the main components of Palia's gameplay, but what about monetization, platforms, and release dates? We'll go over all of these topics next. So first up, Palia is a free-to-play game. It is the developer's vision to create a game and a space in the digital world that brings people closer together, which means that they want it to be available and accessible to everyone. So there will be no subscriptions and no upfront purchase to play. Palia will only be monetizing cosmetic items. At first, this will focus on character clothing and costumes, but will be reevaluated as time goes on. There will be no loot boxes, no rotating store, and no core gameplay will be monetized, meaning you will not be able to pay to level up your skills faster, to get a rare achievement more easily, or become best friends with an NPC. Even further, if you visit someone's beautifully decorated house, you'll know that the player earned each piece of furniture with their time, not their money. On the flip side, the team has also confirmed that you will not be able to earn the items that you can buy. The store will have items that are directly purchasable and available all the time. They stated that there may be exceptions to this, but there will be specific reasons why in each case. Most importantly, the team has made a commitment to being open and honest about communicating any decisions or changes that they make in terms of monetization, which I believe is something we can all appreciate. And don't worry, there will also be plenty of options for clothing in-game, so no purchases will be necessary. Clothes will be purely cosmetic, and the team even plans to allow you to change clothes from wardrobe furniture items and save outfit configurations for quick swaps. A great quality of life feature. So now that you know the game will be free, how and when exactly can you play Palia? Well, if you would like to play Palia on PC, you will be able to play it as early as August 2nd at 10 o'clock a.m. PT, at which time there will be a closed beta. Otherwise, there will be an open beta starting on August 10th at 10 a.m. PT, which is honestly just around the corner. You will need to create a Palia account to be able to play, and once you do so, you have a chance to be invited for the closed beta, but otherwise, everyone with an account will be able to play on August 10th. Also, to answer a question I know many of you will have, progress will carry over from closed beta to open beta and beyond. So no need to worry about resets or restarts. If you don't have a PC, don't worry, because Palia will also be coming to the Nintendo Switch this holiday season. The exact date has not yet been announced, but yes, cross-platform play will also be coming. Further, the team is aware of the demand for Palia to come to other platforms, so we'll just have to keep our eyes out for future announcements. Finally for today, Palia will be available at beta in English, French, Italian, Spanish, and German, with more languages planned to be added over time. Well, there you have it, friends. That was just about everything I think you need to know about Palia as we approach the open beta launch. I personally am so excited to step into the world of Palia, and honestly, probably play this game a lot. As always, please share your thoughts with me in the comments below, and be sure to give this video a like if you'd like to see more Palia content. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching, I love you all, and until next time, take care. And a very special thanks to Meredith, Formotus, Tansy, Cisco, Cheese, Divine Raven, Blossom, James, Paul, Jack, Gladiator, Danny, Starry Days, and Kelly, my beautiful Sunstone members. I love you all very much, and thank you so much for the extra support on the channel, which really helps to make all that I do here possible and means the world to me.